Hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm going to be going over a couple things. First off, my learning journey of Vanilla.js with yours truly, Coding with Joseph. If you guys are looking to learn how to code or you need help with coding, feel free to try out Coding with Joseph on Skool.com. See the description below. So yeah, I'm still learning with Coding with Joseph. I'm slowly going through the learning journey day by day. So a little context here. I set up a beginner HTML JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript to React.js timeline when I was at work using ChatGPT. And now I put the plan into Claude, and now I'm going through it day by day. I can see here, as you can see here, I'm learning how to write callback functions. So this function here calls back the greeter user function to print out my name. So it prints out hello Colin. And yeah, so how it works here is that this function up here has two arguments, username and callback. And then basically this function inside the greeter user function calls back the function. So this callback is actually this function here that I'm going to highlight here. So this is the function here. And at first, it is a little confusing about how everything gets, how the logic works in this function. So I guess I can trace it through here. So first off, this greeter function gets called, and username becomes my first name, Colin, and the callback becomes the arrow function, which is this part here. So at first that it'll seem a little confusing, but the more I compare what's written up here to what's down here, it makes more sense. So the username is Colin, and then the callback is this arrow function. And so the callback is created as a function, and not a callback function, and then the username Colin is put in this argument, and it calls back this arrow function here, and therefore it prints out my name. I know it's a little confusing at first, and took me a little time to get my head around it, but I think I understand the gist of it. Secondly, I've been looking at other platforms to develop apps. So there's an app here called AppSmith, has 40,000 forks on GitHub so far. It's an open source software where you can develop AI apps, IT apps, and Salesforce apps. So I'm mainly going for this AI app, thinking of creating an internal AI app and see how it goes from there. I found another platform called Windmill. Before I jump away from AppSmith, just to let you know, AppSmith only supports, I believe, JavaScript at the moment. Windmill code supports many languages like Python and TypeScript, so this may be another possible option for me to develop internal apps with. Which internal app I'm going to develop is still up in the air. I have to play around with it and see what the capabilities are of these two platforms, AppSmith and Windmill. But that's all I have, and I'll see you guys next time.